to everyone out there. Gather round for a feast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. OG Anunoby out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Booker in at the 2-guard. Well, what a game we've got in store tonight, Richard. Two of the top teams in the league.
And each of them with some superstar talent. Whichever star can lead the way, control the game, that'll be the key.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Pass to Anunoby. Mobley against Durant. Adebayo sets a screen. 6 to shoot. Durant, the pass to Booker. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Now, here's Williams. Pass to Doncic. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. And that one drops for him.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Lively against Adebayo. Lively passes to Doncic. Drains the triple. Doncic has got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
A nice shot by Booker.
So lethal from the mid-range. Booker's just one of those guys that can hit you at all 3 levels.
Cunningham outside. No good on the 3. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Halliburton on the wing. He's watched by Cunningham. Booker for 3, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Durant. Down low. Here's Booker. And that misses. That would have put him up. Gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc.
Yeah, and I can't help but remember Tyrese Halliburton in the 2024 All-Star Game. A spectacular performance from him in that one. And the icing on the cake, him dropping the shot that took the East point total to over 200 points.
Booker can't get it to go.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
To the paint. Here's Lively. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Lively's gotten his 2nd bucket.
And they've got all the confidence in the world letting Luka run the pick and roll. Just a top-notch decision maker.
On the wing, Durant. Over Mobley. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Both teams will make substitutions.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Adebayo against Lively. Cunningham outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cunningham's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Miller, the pass to Durant. Pure from 3-point range.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there?
Miller against Cunningham. Floats one. Denied by Adebayo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Both teams deciding to change it up. The visitors with the ball. To the right side. Here's Brown. No good on the triple. Gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Pass to Durant. Over McDaniels. Durant's shot is off.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Cunningham against Van Vliet. The kick out to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Outside Durant. Over McDaniels. Durant, no good. Got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Kevin Durant. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Miller's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Williams drops them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Booker, the pass to Washington. Now here's Duren. Stolen by Kessler. Pass to Brown. And he makes it on the layup.
Yes, such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Booker with it. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Booker's got 7. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up 7. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And welcome back to our Turkey Day celebration of the NBA on 2K Sports. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
They've got Jalen Williams, Walker Kessler out there with Asar Thompson. Then it's Jaden McDaniels, and it's Brown in at the point guard position.
And Duren doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score.
It's his first trip to the line, and it's 6'10". Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
They get it back. Williams finds Thompson. Here's Brown. Duren with a rebound. Brown's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Booker. To the middle. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Brown passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Van Vliet, it's good from the top of the key.
And getting Van Vliet into pick and roll is key. He thrives in that action.
Here's Brown, guarded by Van Vliet. Pass to Williams. Kessler a screen. Shot clock at 6. Duren with a steal. Outside Booker. Shot on the wing. That shot is off.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Now here's Van Vliet. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And here's Thompson for 3. Miller pulls it in. Gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Booker. from 18 feet away. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Gotta stay down on the pump fake or Booker will get right into that contact.
First trip to the line for him here. You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring. But how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional quote-unquote point guard.
Now here's Kessler. Yet to see a basket. Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Kessler, a screen. The three. Wow, deep shot from Luka.
Stretching his range as far as it will go, Doncic is so impressive.
Outside Durant, beyond the arc. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. Cunningham outside. Pass to Kessler. Mobley outside. Fires from deep. They get it back. Cunningham takes the hit and puts it in.
And a nice sequence by Cunningham. This guy has all the tools. He doesn't let up.
Halliburton, the pass to Durant. There's a screen. From deep. Kessler with a rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The length of Mobley that's what's challenging for many defenders, which is why you pretty much resort to fouling him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Richard, no doubt about the upside of Evan Mobley. What's his best position, you think, though?
Defensively, he can guard 1 through 5. He is a defensive player of the year candidate every single year. But offensively, unless he improves his three-point shot, he is most likely going to be more of a 5. If he wants to play the 4, he's got to be able to stretch it from 3.
Washington's checked in for Matherin. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Pass to Halliburton. Back to Anunoby. Here's Van Vliet. The 3 is up. Hits a 3-pointer. Van Vliet's got 5 points.
This is Van Vliet's calling card. He's actively looking to fire from deep.
Here's Doncic. Oh, denied by Durant. Halliburton on the wing. Kevin Durant flying high.
Beautiful timing from KD. He just knows when to get up there for the alley-oop.
Doncic passes to McDaniels. Cunningham with the ball. The 3 ball. Out to Thompson. Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. Thompson. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Durant looking around. KD jams it straight down.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
From deep, here's Doncic. Durant pulls it in. 3-pointer, Van Vliet hits the trifecta. Van Vliet's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Doncic outside with 4 on the clock. Blocked! And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They lead by 1. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Anunoby in a small forward. Luka Doncic is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then there's Mobley. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Williams in at the 3. Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. And they're running. The finish. Ooh, Booker finishing in the open court.
Yeah, and you don't want to let Devin Booker get easy points in transition.
Mobley outside. Pass to Cunningham. Lively with a screen on Booker. And here's Cunningham outside. And a slam dunk by Lively.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Back to Halliburton. Halliburton goes up top to throw it down.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Doncic passes to Lively, banked it in off the glass. Lively's got 4 points now in the quarter.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Booker against Cunningham. Back to Halliburton. Here's Durant. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Durant's got 16 points now.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Doncic passes to Mobley. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Sinks the tray.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Halliburton against Doncic.
Oh, forcing the issue. Halliburton in attack mode.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Halliburton. The visitors with the ball. Doncic passes to Williams. Back to Doncic for the lead. And Booker pulls it down.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Cunningham outside. The 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 6th rebound on the night. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Lively with a screen on Halliburton. And here's Doncic outside. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
Here's Durant. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Cunningham outside. Back to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter of the game. Just 5 to shoot. Williams misses.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
The lob. Very well done.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. And here's Cunningham outside. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Adebayo. Cunningham against Durant. Adebayo sets a screen. Durant draws the double. Here's Halliburton. Doncic grabs the miss.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Cunningham. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Halliburton looking for an opening. Here's Durant. And Cunningham pulls it down. Gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Doncic outside. Misses the three.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Screen by Durant. Halliburton for three. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Almost converts despite the contact.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. Doncic hits them both. 7 seconds left in the third quarter here. And a deep three from Van Vliet. No good on the buzzer beater. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. They lead by a bucket. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Fred Van Vliet, Washington out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Miller, and it's Durant in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Washington a screen. Durant with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McDaniels. Off the inbound. Durant, no good.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Van Vliet against Cunningham. Mobley on a screen. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
When you're looking at top pick and roll partners, Mobley is squarely in that discussion.
Washington outside. Pass to Durant. Puts up a three. That shot, no good.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
And here's Mobley. Brown passes to Cunningham. Over Van Vliet. And it's Cunningham missing. Gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Pass to Durant. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Mobley against Van Vliet. Mobley passes to Kessler to take the lead. And Anunoby pulls it down. Shooting 52% from the floor so far. Now here's Van Vliet. Launches it. McDaniels with the rebound. Pass to Kessler. Now Cunningham. Here's Brown. Kessler, a screen on Anunoby. 5 to shoot. And finished off by Kessler.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. This might be a close late game, but don't tell Coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that. Gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. From deep, here's Doncic. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist with that last one. Halliburton, the pass to Adebayo. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers, yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game. Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Pass to Lively. Cunningham outside. Jacks up a 3. Cunningham confident in his range.
I just love the ball movement.
Gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Mobley against Durant. Shoots over Mobley. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Durant's got 22 points.
Along with Hall of Fame talent, KD is just clutch.
Pass to Mobley. Now Williams. Doncic outside. From behind the arc. The Luka 3. Money.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. They needed points, and KD comes through. Who else did you expect?
Oh, there's the alley. And Williams punches it home.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Adebayo, a screen on Mobley. Durant for 3. And Cunningham pulls it down. Gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this 4th quarter. Doncic left side. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And that one misses.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Halliburton against Cunningham. Cunningham, a screen on Durant. From deep, here's Doncic. Offensive rebound. And Mobley gets it to go.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Durant against Mobley. Durant inside. Doncic against Halliburton. Up and over Doncic. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
B.A., all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Mobley passes to Cunningham. The three-pointer off the mark.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Outside Durant. Anunoby against Lively. Anunoby can't get it to go. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.